And it was just interesting. You know, I showed Aurora a video, and it was this kid. I mean, he was like a teenager, and he was wearing a Trump shirt while walking through. This kid had balls, by the way. He walked through a crowd of burn, loot, and murder protesters, and he got stuff thrown at him. He got spit in his face by a girl. They were screaming in his face. And the title to the video is, you know, everybody wants equality till someone views something different than you. And that's where we're at. And it was very similar. I'm like, it's very funny because like that's what the ego does to mom, is like throws shit, acts like it knows something, screams in her face. Hawaii, anybody, you know, everyone's screaming the loudest and nobody's taking the time. Do you know this person? Do you know this person's experience? Do you know what their views are? There was another interesting video I watched where this colored man went up to a crowd of Trump supporters and started yelling. And he started yelling how much he's like, you're all racist. And this other colored man steps out and goes, look, we are not racist. And everybody around him, whatever color they were, it was a lot of white people as well, they were all being very calm, and they were saying, they were like, we all are not racist. Like, we care about you. We want to help you. We want to assist you in understanding why we feel the way that we do. And every point that this man had out of anger, out of trauma, this calm, peaceful, other colored man was politely, you know, answering the questions. And the guy finally calmed down and understood. He's like, look, we're not racist. You have to do the research. There was another video, this guy's getting interviewed. He's like, yeah, you know, Democrats say if you don't vote for Biden, you ain't black. He's like, ha! That's what he said. He was like, that's funny. And he goes, you have to do the research. And this is what everybody who is consciously speaking, trying to help everybody wake up, is asking you to do. Do your research. Feel in your heart the truth. Because when you might get to a conclusion of your life where you say, wow, I really do feel that there is a feminine aspect of source. That if we got pushed out a vagina
long enough,
you female god. So there might be, we might have soul parents and not a soul father taking care of all of creation by himself without twin flame. He may not be a single parent, be a mother involved that birthed all of us. So, you know, this is where everybody has to get into the feeling centers. And this is another big thing that has come up, at least in the last couple of weeks that we have not been live, is just noticing the numbness, noting the robotic behavior of the comments live at the time of Bald Man Show, and to see the hate come through so quickly to mom without anybody knowing her, that they watched a 2-hour, mostly commercial-filled two episodes about mom, and they tainted a reality, which we explained with Michael in a video that just got up yesterday, of how the questions, and I bet Aurora will explain it really well, of how the questions are loaded, how mom is immediately painted in an ego light so that your ego gets triggered. There's so many touching points when you realize, and mom had said it, laugh at it, it's a freaking reality show. That was like a TV drama, and nothing was accomplished.
It's like getting upset about something you saw on Jersey Shore.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Sam and Ronnie should be back together.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. They were great. I think they were twin flames.
That's like getting upset that Ron threw Sam's bed out on the balcony. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has nothing to do with you. You don't even know anything about these people. It's simply a reality type show. And like we said from the beginning, we didn't intend, or nor shall I say were we fully aware of how the show is going to play out, and we explained that in the video with Michael, was just that, you know, mom is very open to anything. Mom is a yes person. Anything anyone presents to her, yes. You have an idea? Yes. You feel a certain way? Yes. Like that's who mom is. No doesn't exist in creation. It's always yes. So when family contacted the show, and then they contacted us and said, you know, they would like you, you know, to be on the show and share your truth, mom was like, yes. And so, you know, one part that we were really touching on in the video with Michael was that, you know, everybody should really understand the level of which you are being brainwashed. And it's funny because everyone says we're brainwashed, but they don't. You guys don't understand that since the moment you come out of that womb, everything you see and experience in your environment is put forward to you in a way to already create your opinion, to already create your belief system for you. You can see it in ads, you can see it in television shows, you can see it in movies, and it's very common knowledge, and there's plenty of disclosure evidence and public records that will tell you that the movie industry, the film industry has admitted that they use those tools to psychological warfare against the population. That came out in 1975, the year that Mom was born. So those are things you can look up. You can read them for yourself. They're out there. And, you know, that everything that you basically see has already been primed for you to create your opinion. And so I was, you know, saying how Dr. Phil was a very big parallel to what the kind of psychological warfare they use in the legal system in courtrooms, which is called the leading question, where the way that they present the question, they've already put the answer into the question. So no matter what you say after that, the audience or whoever is listening has already heard the answer presented in the question. So whatever you say after that, they don't even hear it.
Yes.
They can't, they've already tuned out. They've already made up their minds. And that was the way that the show was. And because I saw it and immediately how the questions were. And I was like, interesting, you know, what is this? And
it's quite a loaded question.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a loaded question. Already going in one direction. And that was like how we were, you know, when we.
That's like me asking, like going up to someone and being like, "Can you please tell me why you're not a psychopath?" I've already loaded the question
of calling you a psychopath.
Calling them a psychopath. So now anything they say after that, they only heard the word psychopath.
Right.
That's all they heard.
And then they'll get triggered. But it was